G'day everyone, Jason here. We've got the exclusives now out of the box. So these have come from a couple of different sources. So there's one from Popcultcha. There is two, I think, from Ozzie Collectables, and one from Zing. So these are them out of the box. So we'll have a closer look at each of them in turn. So first up we have Hoppy the Hopperoo. This is from the Flintstones. So you'll see there, he's got the kangaroo ears. The paint is quite good. He has the dino type spots and the little fins down the back. So he is a prehistoric kangaroo that was in the Flintstones. There's a little bit of paint scratching on the green of his face, but otherwise overall it's not too bad, the actual paint on this. He does lean a little bit forward, I think because the feet have got that always bent forward, but he does sort of stand up okay, because I think he's balanced out a little bit by the tail. So that is Hoppy the Hopperoo. So next we might go with HR Puffin Stuff. So if you're as old as me, you probably remember watching this freaky show on television with the, we see here they got the little flute, that the talking flute. So HR, I don't know what that is on his hand, but he does have his little mayoral badge. He's got the shoes, and they have the little sunshine on the cowboy boots. There's the big bright head. There's a little bit of a sort of a paint miss on the both of the eyes, and then around the back he's got the tail coming up to the back of the head with the fins. There is a little bit of a paint splotch as well, a little green splotch on the back there, and he did have some sort of plasticky residue like glue on his hair, which I was able to pick off, but other than that, that is HR Puffin Stuff, who is your friend when times get rough. So next we have Bean from Disenchantment. This is by Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons. I was a big fan of this show. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was quite good. So this is Bean in her sort of regal gown, tromping through the mud, covered in mud and dirt all over the back of the dress. The hair's sort of in movement as she's running across. It's got her buck teeth, her little freckles, the eyes, the eyelashes painted on, and the crown. There is a little bit of sort of paint missing from the crown, but overall the figure's quite good. The boots, you can see there, they're just sort of moulded into the bottom of the actual figure, but it does look like there's a lot of movement in her hair and her dress as she's running away from her responsibilities. So that is Bean. Next we have the blue shiny Batman. I don't have many, like I've got lots of shiny characters unfortunately, because Marvel just keeps releasing everything in gold for anniversaries or every colour of the Infinity Gauntlet, but I don't have too many Batmans in these different colours. So this is light blue chrome Batman, I guess. So it's a standard sort of Batman pose. He's shiny, that's about it. I can only imagine it's a nightmare getting fingerprints all over him, but he'll be going back in the box. And again, this is the one that caused a little bit of controversy because he comes in the black box for the anniversary. I don't mind the black box, it looks good, but it is going to stick out like a dog's bollocks on the wall with all the other white Funko boxes and this one black box. It's similar to the Wally environmental one, which is that sort of browny colour which sort of stands out compared to every single other Funko container. So that is Chrome Batman. And finally, and certainly last but not least, is Kang and Kodos. So this is obviously from The Simpsons Halloween special. So here we have Kang and Kodos in all their glow-in-the-dark glory. So they are very heavy. They've got their tentacles around the base. The head actually does rotate a little bit. You could spin it around. There's slime coming out of the mouth, dripping in there, saliva. Obviously thinking about the cookbook of, you know, how to cook human beings. He's got the dots on his head and the back of his head. It even has the little dimple at the top of the dome, and the actual box came with a little protector to sit on top of that so it didn't damage it. But this is a real hefty figure. There's some real heft to both of these, and I love the big giant black one single eye. So that is, I believe that is Kang. Oh, and you can see the ears as well. Just there on the side there is the little pointy ears. I think that is Kang, this particular one. And then Kodos. So basically similar sort of body, slightly different tentacles. He is actually holding the ray gun. The ray gun looks really nice. It's in a metallic silver. Again, there's the little control panel on the front. Again, he's got the drill coming out, slightly different teeth. And then he's got the more sort of menacing or angry big single eye. He's got his couple of spots on the top and on the back. And again, he's got the solid dome. And the dome does rotate, but yeah, these figures are just, yeah, amazing. I don't know what the glow is like. You have to charge them up so much in the light. So there we have everything in my second wave of SDCC exclusives. Now comes the hard part of rating out of this lot, which are my favourites, and I think it's probably a little bit easier here. I'm going to say Kodos, or Kang and Kodos, are first. I think they just are amazing figures. The domes, it's just, yeah, the little ray gun, the tentacles, and the fact that they glow in the dark, they are just perfect. I'm going to say second is probably HR Puff and stuff, but that's probably because I'm a big fan of the old TV show. I did enjoy it as a kid, used to watch it with my pop in the kitchen down in Reservoir in Victoria. So I put that as second, and then I think Bean will scrape in as third. I like Batman, but it's pretty plain, and even Hoppy the Hopperoo is a little bit ordinary. But I think these three, the sculpts, the colours, and just the overall characters, I think are really good. So there's the last of my exclusives. I don't think I have any more San Diego Comic-Con exclusives coming through, but I do have a few more pop vinyls arriving shortly. So I'll catch you next time, and that's all for now.